Hey there, welcome to my channel where I take you on tours of tiny and unique homes and showcase stories of people living alternatively. In this week's episode, we're taking a tour of Sung's 140 square foot ADU tiny home located in Santa Monica, California. She'll show us how she's modified her life to live in this impressively small space and maximized her savings while still living in one of America's most expensive neighborhoods. And if you like videos like this one where we showcase stories of people living alternatively, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know every single time we publish a new unique home tour.
Will you join me? Will you roll? Make this house our tiny home.
Hi, I'm Sung. We're in Santa Monica, California, and this is my prefab tiny house. I'm a multidisciplinary designer and entrepreneur. I was initially bi-coastal. I was traveling from New York and California very frequently. And my one-bedroom apartment in New York City was $4,500 a month. Not that big of space either. There just came a point where I decided that I needed to sort of realign with my values and also to get grounded in one place. And I had the tiny home as my second space, and I just decided I was gonna take on the challenge and give it a try because it made sense logistically, it made sense financially, and so yeah, I made it my primary residence. I found this tiny house online, and to rent it, it's $1,600 a month, all in, including everything. This house is built to be extremely energy efficient, and that's what's amazing about it. It has fiber cement panels, which are on the exterior, as well as a portion on the interior, which is completely weatherproof and also really helps regulate the temperature inside the home. So this is my outdoor space and garden. It's such a luxury to be able to have outdoor space, especially coming from New York. So I wanted to design it so that it has, even if they're small features that I'm really going to be able to enjoy and function well in. So we have some trees right here. This is the double burner. It runs on a propane tank that I added here to cook. I have a little cafe table where I do sit and spend quite a lot of time, especially with this like amazing sunlight and weather. It's been really incredible. I have a jasmine plant and lavender, which I love so much. So all of the plants self-water except for this little aloe plant that I have over here, which I'll water separately. I also wanted to be able to really utilize the space, especially when I want to take breaks. So this small lounger has been a little break area for me. I will also disconnect and read here or just take a little break. Welcome. So this is my open area and this is my office. I'm usually sitting here on my laptop, and any writing or anything that needs to be done is done mainly in this space. My brand, Big Little Universe, which is currently a children's brand. I am working on expanding upon it as a full lifestyle brand because I do believe that we can make better decisions if there are products that are just designed more thoughtfully so that you can have less that does more. I can work remotely most of the time. I do have a shared workspace membership, so I have that option, but what's really great about working from home is I can control the energy that I want, and that really fits my lifestyle. For my main chair, which I spend a lot of time in, it's a swivel, which makes it nice, and it's on casters, so you know, it rolls, it's comfortable, and it's adjustable. So even when I do have guests, this is a very comfortable seat to sit in. There's 2 stools in the space, and they work as my step stool, my guest chair, and they're just very versatile, and also they can tuck away. Over here in my open closet, I added this hanging rack here, but I was also very specific about what kind of hanging rack I wanted to add. I did want it to be matte black. I did look for hangers that also matched, which are also matte black. Because it's open, I wanted it to be a nice aesthetic, and it also is expandable on both sides. So this is really convenient when I need to hang more clothing, or sometimes when I need to steam my clothing. I'll actually hang it right on the end, and then you can place it back. And of course, if I have more, it's expandable, so that's great. I have my shoes down here and my boxing gloves. I am an avid martial arts fan. This is my little window, and it actually has a blackout blind. I keep the window open often though, so I don't need to do that, but it's really great when I really want it to have, when I really want it to be dark inside the home. I also have this curtain that spans all the way across, so this also really helps with closing out the light. This is my kitchenette. I have just the right size sink for me to cook and prep everything. This kitchenette did not have a cooktop, so I solved for that by cooking outside. It's made me really efficient in how I prep everything. With a small space, the Corian top has been extremely useful because it's very durable. I can put hot things on top of the counter directly and it will not damage it. Under the sink is my cabinet where the garbage, and also I added a little hook inside the cabinet for my dishcloths. So those go there. And all my cleaning materials for the kitchen are also underneath this cabinet. And this is my mini fridge. It's exactly what I need, don't need anything else. And this is my drawer where most of my cooking utensils and tools go. I also have added a couple little boxes inside that keep sort of different sections for other little knickknacks that need to live there. I also have a cabinet here, which is my pantry. Because of the smaller space, I also only buy exactly what I need, and I also am always aware of exactly what I have left over. I also have a cabinet up here, which I will use my stool as a step stool. That's my little library. And now we can take a look at my bathroom. This is my bathroom. It's fully hooked up and functions like a normal toilet. This is my shower. This is the same fiber cement panels that are also on the exterior. It also is completely weatherproof, so it can get wet. There's also a little bench here. The handheld shower is also very useful since it's a small space, as well as a shower head from above. So the bathroom faucet is really great because it has 2 different settings. It has a setting that actually allows for the water to come out, hot and cold, but there's an additional one that can also regulate and control the amount of water that's going to come out. So I'm also saving water. The feature of the sink that I really love, which is it's recycled rubber that's been used for the base, and it's just really efficient. It's also soft, and it also is like just easy to clean. I like the aesthetic, and I think that's a really cool design detail. Below the cabinet, there's an open cabinet, which is an area that I very intentionally thought a lot about what kind of containers would really be helpful. Some of the items that are more rigid and can stand go into a soft container, but on this side, for glass items or things that I might not want falling over, I spent a lot of time to find exactly the size of a hard wire basket that works here. So I just pull it out as a drawer, and below the vanity is where all of my makeup and beauty products go. I keep it organized by keeping the pouches that I keep the products in very categorized. And this is my bedroom. It is a full-size bed. The plywood walls and ceiling in this space makes you feel like you're being hugged. People have asked if it feels claustrophobic or if it feels stuffy, but the amount of sunlight and the size of the door that's actually right in this space creates a really nice flow of air, so it does not get stuffy. And I was also even concerned that I might feel claustrophobic, but it's a very soothing space. The lighting can be adjusted right from here with the remote to many different settings. So whether I'm reading or whether I'm trying to wind down, it's all controlled by this one little remote. More of my wardrobe lives underneath the bed in this drawer. I have different categories and different pouches that I keep in order to keep it extremely efficient, and I also roll my pants because not only is it easier to identify, but it also helps it be less wrinkled. Being able to live in Santa Monica, be in a very central and convenient location, at the same time be very close to the ocean was a key factor in being able to make the decision to go tiny. I've become extremely present living in a tiny house. You have to be very intentional about every single thing. There's no moment that you can be too rushed, because you need to put things back in its place. You need to be cautious. You need to also make decisions a lot more thoughtfully. And that discipline has actually given me a lot more freedom. Learning that there are some key things that you will need and that everything else is just a nice to have. From this experience, what I would really love to do is continue to inspire the essentialist lifestyle with an eclectic aesthetic, because I think that there is so much value in being able to be more thoughtful about the decisions we're making and also creating and curating the life that we have.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon with another unique home tour.